Okay, so apparently hard is throwing people for a loop. I solved in under 3 minutes, so I'm going to do it again to see if I can explain my logic in case it's helpful for anyone. Okay, so first things first, we have the pink 8 on the left, which we know has to be a single domino that equals an 8. So it's either going to be a 4 and a 4, a 5 and a 3, or a 6 and a 2. When I'm looking at my dominoes on the bottom, I know that there are no 3s. So it's either the 4 and the 4 or the 6 and the 2. I'm going to keep that information in my back pocket. Next, I have a not equals section with 6 squares. And I just noted that I don't have a 3 in any of my dominoes, which means those 6 squares have to be a 0 or a blank, a 1, a 2, and then a 4, 5, and 6. On the right, I have the teal 29. I know that that has to be comprised of 4 6s and 1 5. And I think what I did, I don't know if I can remember what my rationale was, but I put the 6 and the 5 here because I know that I have a 6 and a 6, which could potentially fit here, maybe not. And so I just needed to get things out of the way. So now that I've placed that one, I'm gonna start with the other 6s, I guess. I think that's what I did. I have a 6 and a greater than 3. And the only other domino, I was reading, when I said I had a 6 and a greater than 3, I meant that I needed a 6 to go in the 29 spot and then potentially go into the greater than 3 spot, which I have a 6 and a 4 that I can do that with. Do I think it's a 6 and the 2 in the 8 spot? I don't think that, because the 6 and a 2 could go here, but also I need a 2 in the purple spot. So the probability of the 8 being the 6 and the 2, I don't know that I believe that that's probable. So I'm going to go in there. I have a 6 and a 1 and a 6 and a 2. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do, let's see, what zeros do I have? I have a 0 and a 1, a 0 and a 6, and a 0 and a 5. But I also need a blank and a 1. So could I do a 0 and a 5? Four and 2. But then I need a 6 and a something. I have a 6 and a blank, a 6 and a 1. A 6. If I were to do a 6 and a blank, that means I would need a 1 and a 6 in here, which maybe that's what it is. Then to complete the blue 3, I need a 1 and a something. Oh, and I didn't even realize I have an equals on the bottom, which has to be a single domino. There we go. Everything else is going to fall. Oh, that's interesting. it's actually this. Which is different than my actual solve. I'm pretty sure this is a different board than what I did this morning. Let's look. Yeah, I did a 4-2 and the 1 blank over here. What did I do here? 4-1 and a 2-5. 1 blank I put there because I put a 6-2 down, or 6-1 down, and a 6-2 up. Interesting. I did the 0-5. Is that what I did here? Yep. And I did the blank 6. Interesting. All right. Well, there it is.